Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. We will call the meeting to order just to catch up for people. We have said the pledge, and now we are going to present a couple proclamations. Sorry, roll call. That's right. That's where we stopped. Mr. David.
Sorry, Madam Mayor. Counselor Blanks.
Present.
Mayor Cantor.
Here.
Counselor Cortez. Counselor Fay.
Here.
Counselor McGinnis.
Present.
Counselor Poland.
Here.
Counselor Walters.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Winograd.
Here.
Counselor Zdanowitz.
Here.
Okay, we will start with a proclamation. We did this proclamation last year. It's very exciting. And this is for our American Legion baseball team. So, Coach, if you want to come up. All right, so, no, not working? Doesn't sound like it's working.
Can't hear. No.
No? Okay, so.
Hang on.
How about this one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. To further the strength of the town, and whereas American Legion Hayes Village Post 96 was created in 1922, and in 1935, the members of the American Legion Hayes Village Post 96 started a baseball program. And whereas for over 100 years, members of the American Legion Hayes Village Post 96 have been active community members of the town of West Hartford. And whereas the members of American Legion Hayes Village Post 96 have been ardent and proud supporters of the American Legion baseball program. And whereas the American Legion Hayes Village Post 96 for Connecticut title, I think you have that your cup there, your trophy, repeating the feat accomplishment in 2023, which I think is also present, right? And defending their state title with a 4-2 victory over Danbury. And whereas the American Legion Hayes Village Post 96 baseball team won the 2023 Connecticut title for the first time since 1973, defeating a team from Danbury 10-1. And whereas throughout the tournament, all of the players and coaches displayed a commitment to teamwork and demonstrated good sportsmanship. Now therefore be it proclaimed that on behalf of the Town Council of West Hartford and the residents of West Hartford, I, Mayor Sherry G. Cantor, to congratulate Hayes Village Post 96 baseball team on their 2024 state baseball championship.
Get the trophies.
Yeah, get the trophies and the kiddos. And you okay? Say if you did
Hang tight for a second. Hang tight for a second, Joe. Mayor Cantor, I want to present this West Hartford State Champion cap to you. In addition to thank the town council members, yourself, for having us here again, which is great. When you come back after winning one, you get a little bit of a bigger bullseye in your back. And to have the group of guys that we had with the core leadership that came back, and then another core group of hungry young men, that was a chemistry and the combination for us to succeed again this year and bring it back home to where it belongs. It's great to have the support of the Post 96 Hayes Village here, former Post Commanders Mo and Pat. They've always been our big supporters. Post Commander Mooney, who's not here tonight, and the rest of the members. You guys have always have concern, care, and love for us and the young men that play for your posts, and that is huge. To have the support of the community as well is what made us a state champion again, and I think that's what makes the town of West Hartford the champion of Connecticut itself. Gentlemen, please come on up.
Thank you, Coach McGann. So really. Behind the council desk? I think so. You guys come over, so maybe, I don't know, maybe can the banner be in front? Sure. Maybe we can hold it? Okay. Come on behind. Put the hat right here too. Can we hang the banner over?
Yeah, maybe the banner could go
Or right behind us is fine.
You just hold it up nice.
Perfect. I think, do you guys need us to squeeze in? Are you all right with? Yeah.
So it's not very close up.
Hold it up.
Everybody else wants to be in the picture. If you guys could maybe scoot over. Just sit in the seat.
Roll your chairs.
Right.
No, you just stand. That's okay.
Roll your chairs. Come on.
I know Sean won't mind. Awesome.
I got this big trophy taking my picture.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. Everybody say play ball.
It's out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you again to, congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Three-peat? You and Yukon? No pressure?
Boys, don't forget your trophy.
Right, don't forget your trophy.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Our next proclamation is for a 10-year anniversary. Ronnie Newton, would you please come up to the podium? I don't know who's going to take a picture. Come here. All right. This is really very special. I don't know if you've ever done proclamation.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
I don't know
Sherry.
if we've ever, oh, here, we can't.
Madam
get
Mayor.
that one. That doesn't work. Wait for that. Okay. All right.
I'll take my place.
Okay. Oh, this is a little pain in the neck, but okay. Whereas WeHa.com is celebrating the 10-year anniversary of their launch, their mission is to provide the community with well-researched and accurate online news and information about West Hartford for West Hartford. And whereas Ronnie Newton, Tom Hickey, Bob Carr, and Kashik Mackay own WeHa.com, which aims to be the hyper-local news source of West Hartford residents and surrounding neighbors. And whereas WeHa.com provides news content including weekly business buzz, roundups, newsletters, breaking news stories, feature articles, school updates, a roundtable television show, podcasts, and live stream interviews covering a wide array of media services to convey the news. And whereas Ronnie Newton, partner and managing editor of WeHa.com, and a team consisting of one part-time summer intern and occasional contributors work tirelessly to gather and write accurate news stories while attending police events, council meetings, Board of Education meetings, business ribbon cuttings, sporting events, accident and crime scenes, fundraisers, do TV appearances, post stories to social media, write 3 newsletters per week, host the occasional podcast or roundtable show, and pen in comprehensive weekly business fund column. And whereas Ronnie Newton's commitment to West Hartford is unrivaled, working countless hours each week, all while caring only about making West Hartford a better, more welcoming, diverse, transparent, and accepting community. And whereas Ronnie Newton attends all newsworthy events, some not so newsworthy too, events often until well past midnight, only to go home and then immediately write a story, publish it in the wee hours of the morning, and is back working hard on it again early the next day. Whereas she often takes time while on vacation or her rare off hours to learn about and write a breaking news story. And I know. And whereas Ronnie Newton has been a trusted friend, wonderful listener, always reporting the facts and no hyperbole or speculation. And whereas the town has greatly benefited from Ronnie's service and dedication, we thank her family, Ted, Katie, and Sam, her grandson, and her soon-to-be second grandchild for sharing her with us, because it's really been significant commitment with our community, and for freeing her to provide news reporting second to none. Now therefore be proclaimed that on behalf of the Town Council and the residents of West Hartford, I, Mayor Sherry G. Cantor, have benefited from her years of hard work, wisdom, honesty, and integrity in reporting, and do hereby offer sincere appreciation to Ronnie Newton and the other owners of WeHot.com, Tom Hickey, Bob Carr, Kushik Mackay, for their dedication, commitment, and service to the town of West Hartford, and share in appreciation for their continued commitment to service, and wish them success in WeHot.com as they begin their next decade of providing news and information for and of West Hartford. Thank you so much.
Kate, Sam's fiance. Don't want to leave her out.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
People might not have known about her.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, do I have to say something?
Yeah,
Or
it's up to you.
No,
It's up to
just,
you. We
this,
have to get a picture though.
this absolutely took me completely by surprise. I don't know who planned this, but
I would say John Lyons.
I'm glad I took a shower. I think I brushed my hair. Anyway, thank you. It's been a pleasure covering this town. It's a labor of love, and the love is still there. So I'm continuing to do the work, and thank you. I'm embarrassed.
You really have to know. And then the council.
First row.
Oh, wait. Not first.
All right, Ted.
Ted, you got you. Okay, how about the whole council? Come here. Come behind.
Don't let me forget where I left my.
Can you squeeze council members?
You got the WeHot flag?
Just stand.
I have a WeHot pen, but that's bad.
Right.
That's all I
I
can.
Are
know.
we standing now?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, well.
All right.
The one person
Do whatever you
sitting.
want.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, this is a great picture. Holy cow.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I'm gonna do one from here just because I'm following Ronnie's lead on the last
Right.
proclamation. I just wanna make sure I do it right.
Gotta do it right.
You got one shot
Make me
at
look
this.
tall.
I know. You look tall. You too.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God.
No, really, we are so grateful for everything you do. You really are amazing. All right, where did I do my glasses? It's been well deserved for years. Your favorite glasses. All right, now to the boring stuff. Okay. Actually, public forum. Any resident or taxpayer in the town may address the town council regarding any item on the agenda which is not otherwise subject to a public hearing. I don't think we have anybody. There's nobody signed up. Is there anybody here that, okay. Consent calendar, Ms. Winograd.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Without objection, I move that items 5A, 10A, and 10B be placed on the consent calendar.
Is there any objection? Hearing no objection, the items are placed on consent. Mr. Winograd?
I move adoption of the consent calendar.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Great. Any opposed? Motion carries. Then we will go to number 7. Mr. Winograd?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move to adopt a resolution appropriating energy rebates.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded. Mr. Ledwith? Can you-
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This resolution will appropriate $72,716 that the town received in energy rebates for projects that qualified under the Connecticut Energy Efficiency Fund program administered by Eversource. Projects included conversion of lighting to LED fixtures, lighting controls, water heaters and pumps, upgrades to heating and ventilation, and control systems. These funds will allow for additional energy conservation projects focused on the installation of LED lighting and upgrading building controls. So we'll keep our committee apprised of those projects as we move through the year. So we did discuss this resolution at our most recent Finance and Administration Committee meeting a couple weeks back. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ledwith. Anything further, Mr. Winograd?
Nope, we like getting money.
Okay. Yeah, well, many of these grants we discussed in Mr. Winograd's committee, Deputy Mayor Winograd's committee, and so, all right. All those in favor? Oh, any questions? First, let me ask. Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. B, Mr. Winograd.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move to adopt a resolution appropriating grant funds awarded by the American Parkinson Disease Association.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded. Mr. Ledwith?
Thank you. Through this resolution, we will utilize the $2,400 grant to support a new program entitled Rock Steady, designed for people with Parkinson's disease. The program will be offered at no charge to participants, and you may ask what Rock Steady is. And that is a program that offers a non-contact boxing program with individuals with Parkinson's, and it does help with motor skills and overall fitness.
Thank you, Mr. Ledwith. Are there any comments, questions? Okay, seeing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. C, Mr. Winograd.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move to adopt a resolution authorizing suspense of taxes owed on the 2020 grand list for motor vehicles and personal property.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded. Mr. Ledwith.
Yes, thank you, Madam Mayor. This is an annual resolution by which the tax collector identifies motor vehicle taxes and personal property taxes that are 3 years delinquent. Upon council approval, we will move these taxes to the suspense tax book, and this year we have $224,689 for motor vehicles assessed from the 2020 grand list. That will be moved to suspense. $77,939 for supplemental motor vehicle taxes, and $120,383 for personal property. This is a state statute which requires this resolution every year, and though we are putting these amounts into suspense, this does not preclude us from continuing to try to obtain these taxes, owed taxes.
Thank you, Mr. Ledwith. Any questions? Again, this was discussed in committee. Any questions or comments? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Letter D, Mr. Winograd.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move to adopt a resolution accepting a grant from the North Central Area Agency on Aging to support behavioral health services.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded. Mr. Ledwith.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This resolution was also discussed at our last Finance and Administration Committee meeting, and will appropriate a $4,000 grant received from the North Central Area Agency on Aging, and this grant will be used to provide in-home support to seniors in town.
Thank you, Mr. Ledwith. Any questions? I think this was discussed in 2 committees, right? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Oh, any opposed? No. Okay, thank you. That's passed. And we will go to letter E, Mr. Winograd.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move to adopt a resolution adopting the Capital Region Natural Hazard Mitigation and Climate Adaptation Plan.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded. Mr. Ledwith.
Thank you again, Madam Mayor. So every 5 years, the Capital Region Council of Government works with its 38 member towns to update the Capital Region Natural Hazard and Mitigation Plan. CROG has been working on this plan since April 2023 and included meetings with each of its member municipalities. This plan outlines strategies and actions to address natural hazards that can affect the region, and the plan identifies actions for the upcoming 5 years, including within our plan, install generators at the town hall, both high schools and a fire station, initiate and complete a study to assess the feasibility of locating the Emergency Operations Center to Town Hall, construct new fueling facility for municipal vehicles, among other action items as well. Included in the resolution is a process to provide the CPED committee with an annual report on the progress towards completing identified actions that are in the plan. The previous 5-year plan resulted in the completion of 75% of the action items identified, with the outstanding items being carried forward to this plan. So this will be something that you'll see annually for the next 5 years through the Community Planning and Economic Development Committee. As soon as the council adopts a resolution, we'll let CROG know, and they are hoping to be able to submit the final plan into FEMA by the end of October.
Thank you, Mr. Ledwith, and this was discussed this morning in Ms. McGinnis's committees. Are there any questions or comments? Okay, with that, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We'll go to reports from the town manager, Mr. Ledwith.
Thank you. So I'll begin the town manager's report with some updated upcoming council business and meetings. Our next standing committee meeting is a Finance and Administration Committee meeting, which will be held on Monday, October 7th. And that meeting will begin at 5:30 p.m. And that meeting will be held virtually. Our next town council meeting will be October 8th at 7:30 p.m. here in council chambers. We will be holding a household hazardous waste collection on Saturday, September 28th. The MDC will hold its household hazardous waste collection at Public Works from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The entrance is at the end of Oakwood Avenue, just past Brixton Street. The event is free. Please remember to bring your identification. Typical household hazardous waste includes kitchen cleaners, garage and workshop chemicals, yard insecticides, and hobby solvents. Collect your items in their original containers and place them in a box. For more information, call the MDC Haz Waste Hotline at 860-278-3809 or visit the MDC website. C-Tracks Think Train Week. Today, the West Hartford Police Department joined the National Rail Safety Education nonprofit Operation Lifesaver Incorporated, the Amtrak Police Department, and hundreds of local, state, federal, and railroad law enforcement departments for Operation Clear Track during C-Tracks Think Train Week, September 23rd through the 29th, to raise awareness and enforce railroad grade crossing and trespassing laws across the United States. During Operation Clear Track, first responders were stationed at targeted railroad grade crossings and other locations, sharing the rail safety message with their community. The goal of C-Tracks Think Train Week and Operation Clear Track are to reduce pedestrian and driver injuries and fatalities around railroad tracks. The Health District, West Hartford Bloomfield Health District invites everyone age 4 and over to get a seasonal flu vaccine at one of the upcoming public clinics. The Health District offers high-dose, regular, and pediatric flu vaccines. They will be holding flu clinics on October 3rd from 10 a.m. to noon at the Elmwood Senior Center, October 7th, 2:30 to 5:30 at the Hall High School front room, October 10th, 2:30 to 5:30 here in the Town Hall Auditorium, October 15th, 10 a.m. to noon at Bishop's Senior Center, and October 17th, 2:30 to 5:30, again here at the Town Hall Auditorium, and then October 21st, 2:30 to 5:30 at the Conard High School cafeteria. Please bring your insurance card and ID. For more information, please contact the West Hartford Bloomfield Health District at 860-561-7900. And that concludes my town manager's report this evening. I'm happy to answer any questions about any of these topics or anything else the council may have questions about.
Thank you, Mr. Ledwith. Were you going to dinner? No, teasing. Are there any questions for Mr. Ledwith? Okay, seeing none, reports from Corporation Council. Mr. Dodge.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I have no formal report, and we do not require any executive sessions this evening. And with that, I'm happy to answer any questions.
All right, any questions for Mr. Dodge, Corporation Council? All right, very good. Then we are up to announcements. We are flying through. Blueback's Burger Bash will take place September 26th from 5 to 7 for the ultimate, picking the ultimate burger. The rain date is Friday, September 27th. Watch as restaurants at Blueback Square go head-to-head in a sizzling showdown to create the best burger. Sample their delicious slider versions, vote for your favorite, and help determine the burger champion of Blueback Square. Limited tickets are available at the door for $15. Proceeds benefit Connecticut Food Share. Feast on the Farm will take place September 27th. Tickets are available, this is 6 to 9. Enjoy hors d'oeuvres prepared by Russell's Creative Global Cuisine and a 3-course dinner featuring locally grown produce and products highlighted by the culinary talents of the Doro Group restaurant group. All proceeds benefit Westmore Park Fund and support the facility improvements for environmental education. Tickets are $100 a person, and there is a link on our website. On our website. Weha United in Jazz will take place September 28th. This is the second year, actually. 2 to 5. It will be at Webster Walk in Blueback Square. The main event begins at 3 p.m. when Markeel Jordan, a #1 Billboard charting saxophonist and vocalist, performs with guest musicians until 4:30 p.m. The event sponsors are Bridge Family Center, the West Hartford Police Department, and Wasco. The event is free and open to everyone. Walk to End Lupus Now will also take place on September 28th. People affected by lupus, this will be an awareness and a time to bond. It is sponsored by the Lupus Foundation of America. It will take place 11 a.m. at Town Hall and raises lupus research and increases awareness, and also a public rally to support and this is about 1.5 million people that are affected and suffering from lupus. And there's also a link for more information. Art League's Fine Arts Festival will take place on September to 5 p.m. 10 to 4 p.m. on Sunday, 33 artists will showcase and sell their work under tents, including paintings, pottery, blown glass, stained glass, collage, and fiber. The event music, a kids corner, and food trucks. Also on September 20th, very, very busy day. Get immersed in the soulful and soothing vibrations of the cello with world-acclaimed cellist, composer, and multilingual vocalist Ian Maxson on Saturday, September 28th at 7 p.m. at the First Baptist Church on 90 North Main Street. And then Playhouse on Park will launch its 16th season on October 2nd. This is The Shark is Broken. It's a comedy by Ian Shaw and Joseph Nixon. It centers on making of the blockbuster film Jaws. Take a deep dive behind the scenes of a great American movie as it stars Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Scheider and Robert Shaw wrestle with the frustration of constant filming delays because the shark is broken. Tickets are now on sale. The Park Road Parade will take place October 5th. Bring the whole family to the Park Road Parade. This will be paying tribute to the late Rob Rolson, a lifelong resident of West Hartford, loving family man, business advocate, and Park Road supporter. Renee Danino will be hosting. She's a blogger, podcaster, public speaker, and advocate for Food Share and Kenway's Cause Dog Rescue, and was selected as the 2024 Grand Marshal. So that will be great to have her. A big thank you to all of the 2024 sponsors and volunteers. This grassroots parade would not have been possible without the community support. And this is this is the last Park Road parade that they have scheduled, and they are going to be doing a lot of different activities from now on. The Electric Showcase will take place on October 6th. This is electric vehicles, electric bikes, electric lawn equipment. Information on electric heat pumps will be displayed during West Hartford's showcase on Sunday, October 6th, coinciding with the 14th annual National Drive Electric Week. The free event will take place in the town hall parking lot from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Attendees will have the opportunity to learn from owners and dealers and ask questions. The town's electric zero-turn commercial mower and Ford e-Transit van will also be displayed. And then on a more serious note, October 7th, I'm slow, I don't know where it went now. Oh, there it is. 1 year after the tragedy on October 7th, the Jewish community and any other people that would like to join the Jewish community will come together to remember those who have fallen, to honor the first responders, IDF soldiers that are still risking their lives on the front lines, and obviously thinking about the hostages that are still being held. Are there any, and sorry, that will take place, I think, at Bethel Synagogue. Any other announcements? Okay. All right, Mr. Walters.
I'll be brief, and in the absence of Councilman Cortez, I'll remind everybody to remember our food pantry. And I won't go into specifics about his food pantry, but the West Hartford Food Pantry is always in need.
And I'm sure Mr. Cortez would also remind us to buy pumpkins. The pumpkin church, as I call it. So thank you, and I'm sure he will share with us next time a little bit more about that. All right, I think that's it. If there's nothing further, would you like to make a? I'll make the motion to adjourn. Would you like to second?
Second.
Motion's been made and second. All those in favor? Aye. All those, any opposed? Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
That was.
Yeah, really.